big.
Bank West is rooted in South Dakota. Committed to local success. Just like you. We're all connected. In South Dakota. For South Dakota. Convenient, connected, committed. Bank West.
There's a lot of uncertainties in farming and ranching today, but one thing is certain. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell are your crop and livestock insurance specialists. Statewide agents have a background in agriculture and work hard to provide growers and ranchers with risk management plans and insurance coverage that fits their business needs. From hail insurance, livestock revenue protection, to multi-peril crop and revenue insurance, Statewide will help you with the right decisions. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell. Locally owned, your dependable partner in crop and livestock protection and equal opportunity provider.
You won this year's chili cook-off. Our girls played in the softball finals last spring. You're not just another policyholder to us. We remember your name. Hi, Cheryl.
He remembered my name.
Because it's your name. That's simple human sense.
Ask Miller and Associates in Platte, South Dakota, if auto owners make sense for you.
Jeff, Mary, Dan, Sarah.
Agrimax and West River Ag have been in the Winter area for a combined total of 9 years. We offer top-of-the-line services and inputs such as chemical, seed, fertilizer application, spraying, and agronomy services, with a certified crop advisor on staff. We are a full-service business that is locally owned and operated. We look forward to continuing service to the ag community and cannot wait to help you with all your agricultural needs. Agrimax, shaping the future of ag.
Mead Lumber is 100% employee-owned. Mead Lumber is your source for building materials. Whether your plans are for new construction or updating your existing home or barn, Mead Lumber provides the know-how and the materials you need. Lumber, steel, roofing, siding, drywall, windows, doors, and so much more. Start to finish, Mead Lumber has what you need and want for your project. Mead Lumber is your hometown lumber yard. Stop in and see what Mead can do for you. 102 North Main Street in Winter.
Stop by your hometown grocer, County Fair, now in Winter and Platte. Same friendly faces with a brand new name. County Fair is a fourth-generation family-owned business based in South Dakota. They offer friendly service and the freshest food at great prices. County Fair carries premium certified Angus beef, locally grown produce, and much more. Shop County Fair in Winter and Platte, the friendliest store in town.
Being a part of a community means sharing the history and future of the people all around you. For 115 years, First Fidelity Bank has been doing just that, helping you get the most out of life by providing the services and tools you need, the conveniences and technology you want, and the friendly faces you expect, so you get everything you need right here in the place you call home, now and for many years to come. First Fidelity Bank.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Leahy Bowl here in Winter, South Dakota. The Mitchell Gold 16U Colonels are in town to take on the Winter Colome Royals. First action of the year for the Junior Legion. And I don't have the starting lineups. I'll see if I can't get those here in a second. This is Colton Cooper, going to be the leadoff hitter for the Gold. Mitchell Gold takes a look at a called strike one. And this pitch up in the zone, that'll even things up 1-1. Carter Foster going to be your pitcher on the mound for the Royals to start the summer season. The lefty going to be low in the zone there, and the count's now 2-1. 2-1, offering just low. There's a called strike. Foster comes set, kicks home the payoff pitch, and it's going to be a ground ball by the second baseman. I believe that was Taden Piota out at second. That'll put a runner over on first base. Batter at the plate. Cut and a miss. Swinging, strike two. Give me a batter up there here for a Mitchell Gold. This is Ethan Hegg. Hegg down in the count 0-2. Oh, and he's going to get punched out on the backwards K. Here's a wild pitch. Going to allow the runner to move up. Called strike. Foster pounding that strike zone. 1-1 the count. This one going to get away from the catcher and no go from your runner on second base. We're going to pull up Game Changer and encourage you to do the same also. At the plate, this is number 7 for Mitchell Gold. This is Tyler Christensen. Christensen kind of with a oopsie check swing, and he's going to reach on the error. That'll allow a run to come in. Throw from second base was off the mark, allowing Christensen to reach safely, and gets all the way to the fence and allows him to scoot on up the line to second base. Coming to the plate, this is going to be number 8. Game Changer's wrong. First pitch down in the zone. This is Moeller at the plate. Cut on. Big cut for strike one. That'll even things up 1-1. This one, towering shot. Going to get all the way out into center, and it's going to be overrun in center field. Another error for the Royals here in the top of 1. It's an error all day long. Coming to the plate. We were scrambling. This is number 5, Ebert, Jacob Ebert. Cut on for strike 2. With 1 out, there's now an 0-2 count. Jacob, son of Justin Ebert with Wispac PepsiCo. Going to take a look at one low and in. Foster kicks home the 1-2. It's going to be popped up right field. Catch is made. No tag at second. Nice job out in right field to hold that runner at second base. Coming to the plate. See if we can't get a close-up down low. Having a little swinging. Strike one. Runner on the move from second to third. Foster kicks and delivers. He's up in the zone for ball one. Here's your 1-1. Runner on the move, and it's going to plunk him. That'll load the bases for Mitchell Gold with 2 outs. This will bring up their catcher. This is number 20. Taking a look, no 20 on the Mitchell Gold game changer either. Takes a look at a pitch down in the dirt for ball one. Hot shot down the third base line is going to go foul. A strike for Foster makes the count 1-1. It's going to be an RBI single. Everybody's going to go station to station, but that will give Mitchell a 2-0 lead here. Top of 1, 2 outs, and bases remain loaded. This is number 1 for the Mitchell Gold. We believe it's Ian Weber. First pitch just off the plate for ball one. Foster nibbling. Fastball down for ball two. The 2-0 on the way. It'll stay low. Carter now in a 3-0 hole here to Ian Weber for Mitchell Gold. Taking a look at the Gold schedule this year. They come in with a record of 1-2. There's the old automatic for the 3-1. Gold have lost to the Yankton Black Sox 1-0. Defeated the Brandon Valley Link 16U team 10-5. And then lost to the Brandon Valley Link 16U team by a score of 11-1. There's an RBI base on balls. And here's going to be a trip to the mound. We'll see if we can't get those starting lineup cards in between innings and run down this defensive lineup for the Royals and the batting order for the Gold and vice versa in between innings. Caleb Brozick done with his chat. It's going to bring to the plate number 21. And there are duplicate numbers on this team, so we believe this is Odin Kraus. Going to take a look at ball one. Foster comes set, kicks, and he'll miss outside, and he's in a 2-0 hole. Big spot here for the Royals. They don't want to fall any further behind, 3-0. And now there's 3-0 count as that misses low and down. There's a strike. Carter just needs to rely on his mechanics and go back to the same exact routine he just went through in delivery. 3-1. A little bit of an overstride, and that'll be an RBI base on balls. That'll make your score 4-0. Bases remain loaded for Mitchell Gold. And this is the leadoff hitter, I believe, as the Gold have batted around here in the top of one. Wild pitch, and that will go to the backstop in the fifth run of the game, has come across the plate here in the top of one. 5-0 your score. Mitchell Gold with the lead. This is number 23 at the plate. This is Colton Cooper. So that one's going to sail high to load the bases. We're going to step away as there is the second trip to the mound, and this will constitute a pitching change. Mitchell Gold leads this one 5-0. We'll be back after these warm-up pitches.
The Insurance Center in Winter is an independent insurance agency affiliated with many fine companies representing all types of insurance. They're able to provide you with a no-obligation comparison of your auto, home, business, crop, farm, life, and health insurance needs. Since they have access to so many companies, they have the ability to offer you the best possible coverages at the most competitive rates. For all of your insurance needs, it's the Insurance Center in Winter, White River, Platte, Burke, and Valentine.
Explore the 2023 Lincoln Navigator at Capital City Ford in Lincoln. Every time you approach your Lincoln, you'll receive a re-carpet welcome. Twin turbocharged 3.5 V6 engine with auto start-stop technology, you'll travel confidently with technology that meets all your needs. Now you can get the 2023 Navigator for 5.9% at 72 months. Stop in to see the full vehicle lineup at Capital City Ford in Lincoln. Capital City Ford in Pierce, South Dakota.
We connect people. Have been for 100 years or so. How we get that done? Well, that won't always be the same. But why we connect people? Not in a million years is that ever going to change. We didn't build the communities that made South Dakota. No. We just brought them together.
The Rosebud Exchange in Mission, South Dakota is your one-stop shop for all your household needs, kids' toys, clothing, native print items, star quilts, and a whole lot more. They accept cash, credit cards, tribal checks, payroll deductions, and purchase orders with 0% interest on payroll deduction and layaway orders. Watch Facebook or come in and visit their friendly staff for all their great deals 10 to 6 Monday through Friday. The Rosebud Exchange, proud to support all the student athletes and activities on the Live Ticket TV network.
Yeah. Another one. Yep. Man, this town's changed. Yeah. About damn time.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you. Adrian Brand is going to be the relief pitcher. 1-1 count as he delivers a first pitch ball, second pitch strike. Back. There we go. Adrian delivers another ball, 2-1 the count. Deep shot, center field will be taken for out number 3, but not before Mitchell Gold comes up with 5 runs on 4 hits and 2 Royal errors. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors. More Royal baseball in 90 seconds. Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box.
Trip is your local convenience store with 5 locations throughout South Dakota, offering top-tier gasoline and Cenex premium diesel fuels. Stop in for a great selection of your favorite snacks, beverages, pizza, and other hot foods. Become a Zip Trip Rewards member and save 5 cents per gallon of fuel every day. Plus, earn and redeem points for further discounts. Sign up at CenexZipTrip.com. Cenex Zip Trip is a proud supporter of all local athletics and activities. When it comes to game day, let Zip Trip fill your food and fuel needs.
Shirley's Diner is located at 142 East 2nd Street in Winters, South Dakota. Come meet Martha 1 and Martha 2 and their friendly, courteous staff. Shirley's Diner is open 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Breakfast is served all day, and check out the Shirley's Diner Facebook page for all their daily lunch specials. All meals are made fresh and homemade every day. If you can't make it to the diner, they'll deliver. Just call 605-842-3903. Shirley's Diner serves customers from near and far and are a proud supporter of all school activities on Sports Ticket Live. It's easy to remember. There's nothing finer than Shirley's Diner.
Now's the perfect time to bring your tractor, combine, windrower, or self-propelled sprayer into Grossenberg Implement for an air conditioner checkup. For just $150, their certified techs will inspect and make sure your AC is running at peak performance, so you can stay cool in the field all season long. Visit your local Grossenberg Implement and talk to a service manager for full details. Grossenberg Implement, keeping you cool where it counts.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you. There's your score after 1/2 inning. Mitchell Gold leads by a score of 5-0. We'll set them defensively in the Royals batting order. This is Carter McKenzie going to lead things off for the Royals in a 5-0 deficit. It's Christensen pitching and Christensen catching for the Gold defense as curveball breaks across on McKenzie for a 1-2 count. Looking at that Gold defense, the infield is Moeller at first, Penny at second, Ebert at shortstop, and Weber over at third base. The outfield from left to right, Koss, McCormick, and Hartman. Breaking ball. Going to be grounded to Ebert. Strong throw, but that's a base hit as Carter McKenzie flashes his wheels.
McKenzie on the move, throw down to second. And he is going to be gunned out by Christensen on the 2-4 putout. Penny with the tag out at second base, taking down the speedster. This is Camden Anderson, your batter at the plate. That pitch off the plate. 2-1. Two after the foul ball. This pitch, actually, it was full, and that was ball 4. Coming to the plate, this is your new pitcher, Adrian Brandis. Adrian replaced Carter Foster, who went 39 pitches, 2/3 of an inning. We have the runner over on first in Camden Anderson. This pitch low and away is now Christensen starting to run into some ipsies up there on the mound also. Carter started strong. Looked like he was going to have a strong first inning and then just lost the strike zone. Christensen up in the zone. Adrian Brandis, 3-0. Just last week, he was competing in the state high school Class B championships in the semifinals. Went 2 for 3 with a walk. Kid was swinging the bat well. There you'll see Adrian over at first. This will bring to the plate number 34. This is Evan Litta. Evan been swinging a pretty good bat this spring. Let's see how that carries over to this summer. Takes a look at a beautiful pitch out on the black outer half of the plate for strike 1. Christensen checks the runner, kicks it home, and there it is. Litta continues that hot hitting. There's going to be a throw to the plate, but not in time, and Evan has himself an RBI single. That puts runners on first and second. That'll bring a new kid to the plate. Didn't get to see him this spring. He's a summer ball player, Max Feasterman. Winds are gusting here today at Leahy Bowl, blowing out of the south toward, from the southeast, south-southeast. Beautiful day, though, temperature-wise. Cut on for strike 1. 1-1 the count to Feasterman. Litton with that RBI single shot by Penny at second base into right field. Swinging behind the runners. Feasterman going to pop a towering shot to left field. Koss back, looking into the sun, makes the catch. That puts 2 in the mud. Carter Foster now playing first base. He's going to step to the plate, the lefty. First pitch from Christensen, going to be tapped back to the screen. It's foul ball, strike one. 5-1 your score. There's a called strike two as Christensen comes right down Broadway with a fastball. 0-2 your count. Backdoor curve. Gonna miss. He's wrapping around the frame there. Just didn't deliver it through the door. Brandis at second, Litta at first. This one will skip in and the runners will move up. Put a little more pressure on Christensen. Which one, the catcher or pitcher, I'm not sure, but there's pressure. Don't want another pass ball, as that backstop is quite a ways back. Counts full. Christensen kicks, delivers to Christensen, and Foster. That's out there where Ebert's going to take it between the third baseman, shortstop, and left fielder. Takes charge, and he will get the out. Royals come up with one run on 2 hits. There were no Mitchell Gould errors. We go to top of 2, scheduled for 7. Back in a moment.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
After a good hunt, the last stop you should make is Dan's Last Shot in Colome. Dan's Last Shot can handle your wild game and custom processing. They clean pheasants and make a mean pheasant sausage, too. They process all wild game, including deer and elk, and they're open 7 days a week during hunting season and can ship your meat home for you. Stop in on Main Street in Colome to check out the gift shop, full meat counter, and taxidermy items. Or after hours, call Dan at 605-840-2179. And if you're thinking custom processing, call 605-842-1828 to get your pork or beef scheduled.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Mitchell Gould, the 16U Colonels in town to take on the winter Colome Royals. Taking a look at that line after one complete inning. 16 Gold U leads by a score of 5-1. Both teams with 2 hits. Adrian Brandis on the mound in relief. He's got 4 pitches right now. Is it? It is time. Getting a workout for his first game behind the plate. He's like, is this because I didn't play spring ball? They're punishing me? There's one. Long fly ball down that left field line and up the hill. Christensen, with that foul ball, goes to a full count. We'll reset and do it again as Christensen puts another one into foul territory. Wind's picking up here. We're probably going to back off on our camera view. What a catch out in center field. Carter McKenzie on a run, sliding catch in that right center gap to rob a hit. That'll bring to the plate. This is, number's wrong, but this is Cannon Muller. Muller in ours was wearing number 22. If you double click on that, not going to let us change it, is it? Count goes 1-2. Give you a look here at Muller at the plate. Brandis kicks. Oh, one hopper back to the pitcher. Easy play for Adrian Brandis. And he will make the 1-3 put out for out number 2. A little more of what we expected from the Royals here in this half inning defensively. Good pitching, not always strikes. Working the edges. That brings to the plate shortstop Jacob Ebert. There's a first pitch strike, letter high fastball. Outer edge of the plate. We'll give you a look here at Ebert up close. One as Brandis misses outside. Fastball, a rising fastball, misses up in the zone. This one hit to right center. And Carter McKenzie will call off Peppel. Both of them were tracking well. Both of them had a shot at it. It is the center fielder's ball to call. He's in charge of the outfield. He made the call, and Carter takes for out number 3. Gold goes 3 up, 3 down. No runs on no hits, no Royal errors. And we go to the home half of the second here in 90.
CoreCares helps individuals stay at home by offering caregiving, nursing, and medical alert systems in over 55 communities in South Dakota. Specializing in tasks like bathing, meal prep, and medication setups, our well-trained staff delivers exceptional care. We invest in our team through customized training and comprehensive benefits. To learn more about job opportunities or services, visit our website at corecares.com. CoreCares, proudly serving our community.
Eklund Tax Service, located at 323 Main Street in Gregory, South Dakota, is available for all your tax preparations. Mark Eklund has been a staple in the Gregory community for many years and wants to help you and your business have success by specializing in all types of bookkeeping. Eklund Tax can take care of any agricultural, retail, or personal bookkeeping or tax preparation. Call Mark at Eklund Tax today at 605-835-9665.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
Hi. Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
back at Leahy Bowl, a little bit laid out, so we're going to take a look quickly. This is Riley Pepple, right fielder. Going to take a look at a strike on the outer edge of the plate, and that'll even up this count 1-1. On the mound now is number 2, same pitcher. I think it's a different player. It is, because Christensen was wearing 7 and 8. This one will be tapped foul by Pepple. Count goes 2-2. So I'll bet that number is right. This is Avery Koss, who was in left field. Unless he's one of the other number 2s, as I think they had duplicate. Two-two delivery, misses. Breaking ball, falls off the table. Pepple will have a payoff pitch. Fastball, and it paints the black for strike 3, the backwards K, each pitching staff with a backwards K. This is Christensen. Well, it depends. I mean, you take a look. Yeah. Still Christensen on the mound, according to Game Changer, who is wearing number 2, not number 7. Keegan Littaw, your batter at the plate. Another one of those young Royals who's been swinging the bat well during the spring. Let's see if that translates to summer success. 1-1 is, that one's a called strike. Breaking ball cut on for strike 2. Starts at the batter and then away. Littaw stood in and took his hack, just was over the top. This one will miss away. 2-2 the count. There's Keegan. I like the pace of these pitchers, though. They get up there and they are throwing fast. We'll adjust Christensen's pitch count here. Attaboy. You can actually just highlight it too, and that's all right. Littaw going to go down on strikes. No, he's not. Bat goes flying. Count fills up 3-2. Here's your payoff pitch. Breaking ball cuts the inside corner for strike 3. A couple backwards Ks here for Christensen here in this inning. Taking a look at that box score, Christensen now with 3 strikeouts. No, 2 strikeouts, and we just saw both of them. Backwards Ks as he's went 1 2/3. This one, a tapper to the first baseman. Moeller will smother it and take it unassisted for out number 3. Well, it was a defensive inning after an explosive first inning. Royals also go 3 up, 3 down. We'll be back after a word from these sponsors of Winter Colome Baseball.
Hi, this is Logan from Littaw Seed, and we're excited to announce that we'll be able to offer true 0% financing on a limited number of units of corn and beans. You can lock in your corn and beans now and pay the same at delivery as cash now. With that, we have aggressively priced corn numbers that have a great track record in our area for grain and silage. This offer is on a limited number of units, so act soon to lock in your 0%. We still have triticale on hand and can cover any NRCS grass project. Call Logan at 605-840-4591, 840-4591.
There are places where people truly value relationships, where distance is measured in acres, and all roads lead to families on one mission: to provide for their loved ones, their community, and the world. That's where you'll find us. Generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Rocky Neuenhouse at Corsica, Platte, Mitchell, or Huron today.
Just like our hometown winter warriors strive to win on the field or court, Elevate Agronomics is here to help every acre of your operation reach its full potential. With a full lineup of seed and crop protection products, precision planting equipment, livestock feed, and more, Elevate is your go-to for any of your farming and ranching needs. Elevate is looking forward to watching the Warriors dominate this year and are poised to help you dominate your farming and ranching goals as well. Visit Elevate Agronomics in winter or elevateagronomics.com to learn more. Elevate Agronomics. Reach new heights.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Through 2 complete, it's still 5-1. Adrian Brandis on the mound facing his counterpart, Christensen. Count will go 1-1. Winds are a little gusty here at Leahy Bowl today, blowing straight out to the northwest out of the southeast at the moment. And not gusty, just we'll try coming in close again, but it'll start moving that camera around. We need to put maybe a plexiglass on there. Adrian's curveball stays high. Count goes 1-2 after being up 0-2. Here's a look at Christensen at the plate. This one popped up third base line. Lita and Max Feasterman chasing after that one. We're just going to pop this camera out just a little bit. We'll go all the way out to 4. This one will plunk him. 1-2 count. Christensen stands in, takes it. He's like, really, it was a breaking ball. I knew it wasn't going to hurt. I went on base. Coming to the plate. Not sure because the rosters were different than the lineup card that we received, so we don't trust a lot of our information right at the moment. Saw Christensen with that late secondary lead off. Drew the throw from Brandis over to first. I believe this is the catcher, number 20. It's Christensen, the catcher. And another throw over to first. And tighten that up a little bit and see if we can't. There are the runners off. Pitch, throw. It's going to be up the line. Tag applied right as he reached the base. Bang, bang play at second base. Lita come in and applied the tag. Looked like the throw was off, but it ended up being right on. Count goes 1-2. Brandis, a long look, throws to second. Pitch stays high. Boy, Christensen with that secondary lead. Looks like he could get third. Really sat back on that fastball drove it up the left field line into foul territory. Counts 2-2. This one going to be popped deep into left field. Taden Pichota will take it for out number 1. Yeah, little two-handed catching out there. Production truck pointing out. Taden playing fundamental baseball. 2 hands. That'll bring to the plate. This is, well, we'll check it here in a second. This game changer updates. I think it's Ian Weber. Just going to take a look at a first pitch strike. Cut on for strike 2, and this is Ian Weber. Going to tap that foul, went into the backstop. Just looks like Christensen's gearing up, timing it. We'll see if he goes. 0-2. Brandis sets, kicks, just off the plate. Nice looking fastball by Adrian. Count goes 1-2. Pitch count now at 35 pitches. Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball, going to get away from Max Feasterman. It's going to skip right at the plate. A little bit of a collision over there at third between Lita and Christensen. Here's the 2-2. It's going to sail high and over the helmet of your batter, Ian Weber. This is where you'd like to see Adrian just relax, throw a strike, and let his defense play behind him or get the strikeout. And that'll be a base on balls. Good at bat there by Weber, working the walk. This, I believe, is Koss, the left fielder, if I'm correct. It is. Kraus, Koss. Troy, we were scrambling. Normally this is done game day, and I was getting back from the state track meet last night. We were throwing this together on the fly. Actually, had I not had a visit from Coach Brozick last night at about 1 o'clock, I probably wouldn't have made it, because he goes, hey, you got a triple header tomorrow. And I was like, what? I just had 3 days in the sun at the state track meet. Let's take a look here at the batter costs. Couple defensive putouts in left field. Tough strike zone here. Hot shot, foul down the third baseline. The 1-2 going to be fought off. 2-2 the count. Oh, yeah. 2-2 as Brandis hits 42 pitches. We're only 1 off. We're pretty close. Oh, dead to rights. Ah! Pass ball will allow the run to come in and score. They had a chance at Christensen. Count goes full here to Koss. He's smiling. He's liking it. It's like, I'm going to be on first. Nice pitch, but just off the plate. That'll be ball 4, base on balls for the left fielder. Number 23 coming to the plate. I think this is the leadoff hitter, Colton Cooper. Well, they've got McCormick coming to the plate. That's, again, nobody's fault. We just had different lineup card than what we received from Game Changer. McCormick, the center fielder, is the leadoff hitter. He's 1 for 1 today, has walked once and scored. Called strike. Koss with relatively short lead, and that one behind the batter. That'll allow another run to come in and score, and Koss will move up to second. Weber plates the 7th run. Give you a look here at McCormick, the center fielder. And there is a trip to the mound here by Coach Brozick. Three and 1 the count. Koss at second. There's only one away. And did that hit him? Yes, it plunked him. That puts runners on first and second. Here's your batter. Penny. First pitch fastball will be fouled off for strike 1. Adrian ahead in the count. Adrian at 52 pitches, 51 pitches. Probably early in the season, hasn't thrown a lot. Might not be a bad time to think about next arm. 35 to 50 pitches, pretty good here early in the season. Runner on the move, throw down to third. Pretty good throw. Plunk the batter, or plunk the runner Koss. Runner at first did not go. McCormick stayed put. Three 3-1 the count. Pitch is going to be low. That'll bring Hartman to the plate. Taking a look at the box score. Hartman, the number 3 hitter in the lineup, is 0 for 2 today. Reached on an error and scored. Nice looking fastball. Carter Foster ranges over from first base to take it for out number 2. Infield fly with the bases loaded, right? I think I might have heard that. That brings to the plate Moeller. Moeller, the cleanup hitter, is 1 for 2 and has scored. Shot up the middle of the defense. Evan Littaw will knock it down and keep it from getting to second field, but that's an infield hit. 2 RBI single makes this score 9-1 in the top of 3. Nice job by the cleanup hitter. Picking up another couple RBIs for the Gold. His first 2 of the game. And with Moeller aboard, that'll bring Ebert, the shortstop, to the plate. Ebert 0 for 2 this afternoon in this early game. Jacob takes a look at a pitch up. 1-0 the count. There's a fastball at the knees. Runners on first and second, 2 outs, 1-1 your count. That'll stay high in the zone for 2-1 count. Adrian falls behind 3-1 as that one missed outside. See if he can trust that defense behind him. Hitters count, and he'll take the pitch and the walk to load the bases. And Adrian going to go to center field. That'll end his day with 65 pitches. Looks like it's going to be Camden Anderson in relief. While he has those warm-up pitches, we're going to step away. We'll be back for more Royals baseball on Winter Warriors Live in 90 seconds.
right nutrition, animal health, and record management is key to having a profitable cattle program. That's why you want to work with the people at Farmco, who will take the time to learn your operation and help you grow your business. We are your full-service agriculture provider of feed, seed, animal health, farm, and ranching equipment built on terrific service. Get to know Farmco locally owned and serving you in Chamberlain, Platte, Winter, and east of Kimball at the Paragon. Visit us online at farmcosd.com. Farmco, feeding your future.
Looking to elevate your team spirit or promote your business? Welcome to Apparel Works in Wagner. We specialize in high-quality screen printing, embroidery, banners, and promotional items tailored just for you. Whether you're a booster club, sports team, business, or organization, our custom apparel is perfect for those looking to make an impact. Experience our commitment to great customer service and high-quality products that leave a lasting impression. Apparel Works, bringing your ideas to life.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Back at Leahy Bowl, it is the Mitchell Gold. Mitchell Colonel's Gold 16U leading this by a score of 9-1. We're in the top of 3. Bases are loaded, 2 outs. New pitcher into the game. It's going to be Camden Anderson. First pitch, going to be ripped on, knocked down, and just going to beat him to the bag for the 3rd out. Keegan Littaw did his job, knocks it down, and wins the foot race to the bag. But the Gold, they come up with another 4 runs on 1 hit. They'll leave 3 on base. Your score as we go to the home half of the 3rd, 9-1, Mitchell leading.
At Dakota Behavioral Health, we offer comprehensive mental health services, including medication management. With offices in Pierre and Winter, we provide in-person and telehealth appointments to fit your schedule. Whether you're managing anxiety, depression, stress, or other concerns, our compassionate team is here to help. We are currently accepting new clients, so take the first step toward better mental health today. Call Dakota Behavioral Health at 605-702-6769 or visit dakotabh.com to schedule your appointment.
Rob Curtis Landscaping and Design has been a family-owned business since 1988. Rob and his family specialize in every aspect of your outdoor landscaping for home and business. With service in over 20 South Central South Dakota towns, Rob Curtis can help you make one of the best investments of your life. Talk to the pros about a new landscape for your home or business today. Rob Curtis Landscaping, where quality is predictable. That's Rob Curtis Landscaping and Design. Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Welcome back to Leahy Bowl. Taking a look, it's 9-1. Mitchell with 9 runs on 5 hits. There you go. Christensen has done a really good job for the Gold. He sits at like 40 pitches. Carter McKenzie coming to the plate, 1 for 1 today. He's got one of the 2 Royal hits in this game. They tallied a run back in the bottom of 1, went quietly in the bottom of 2. Yep, that is a new pitcher. That is number 5. This is Ebert on the bump. This one hit out to right field. Charging and making the catch is Hartman, calling off Penny at the last second to make the catch. Looking right into the sun. Christensen went to third base. Ebert came in from shortstop. Weber goes from, I believe he was at third, to short. Batter at the plate, Camden Anderson, a cut and a miss. 0-1 the count. Swinging strike 2 as Ebert's bringing heat. Cooking with gas, as they like to say now. Ebert misses outside. Count goes 1-2. Here is the 1-2 driven to right field. Hartman going to go over and make his second defensive putout here in this inning. F9 for 2 away. That brings Adrian Brandis, the center fielder, to the plate. Just outside. Adrian, no official at bat in this game, 0 for 0. I believe he walked in his first at bat. Yes, he did. I think he just took a look at his first strike of the game. 2-1 the count. Here's your 2-1 delivery, called strike 2. I get to say it, folks. Deuce is wild. Big breaking ball from Ebert. Outside the zone. That'll fill it up. 3-2. Payoff pitch. And Adrian Brandis draws another walk. All he does is get on base, kind of like Chris Carter. All he did was catch touchdowns. It's a good trait to have. Coming to the plate, Evan Litta. Evan had one of the 2 hits the first time through the order. Shot a single by second baseman Penny. It was an RBI single. This one popped up and off the goal dugout for strike 2. Ebert just throwing strikes. And Hartman just catching fly balls. This one, a tapper to the shortstop. And it's going to be in the dirt. The play at third. Brandis rounded second and was digging for third and is going to be gunned down. 3-5 for the third out. Litta does reach on the air, and Brandis is retired on the diamonds, running the bases. Moeller to Christensen. 3-5. Your score, 9-1, as we go to top of 4. Scheduled for 7.
Winter Dental, located at 911 Golden Prairie Drive, is proud to provide Winter and the surrounding area with high-quality, high-tech, patient-centered dentistry. Dr. Brad and the entire staff, including hygienists Michaela Smith and Sierra Hansen, are honored to have the opportunity to serve the good people of Winter and the surrounding area with gentle, compassionate, and high-quality dental services. For information on all the services they can provide you or to make an appointment, please call 605-842-1793 or go to winterdentalclinic.com.
Schrader Electric and Control, located in Winter, is available for all your electrical service needs. With close to 40 years of experience, Brian and his crew can take care of all your electrical projects, residential or commercial. Schrader Electric works with new construction, remodels, and new additions. Call Brian at 605-840-8913 to get a quote or schedule your next electrical service. Schrader Electric and Control is a proud sponsor of the schools on the Live Ticket Network.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box here at Leahy Bowl. Jody Brozick and Troy Feasterman working a matinee doubleheader, and I get the nightcap. Are you going to stick around for that too? Nope. He says no. Mitchell leads this. Mitchell Gold leads it by a score of 9-1. Adrian Brandis looking into the sun makes the catch for out number one. One pitch, one out. Camden Anderson now on in relief. Batter at the plate. Yep, we're going to get, nope, we're going to go B. Christensen. We were guessing based on the numbers. We're letting Game Changer catch up. Actually, it's Weber. Now they have Weber up. So you were right. It is Weber. Maybe. And it is. Fastball up in the eyes. 3-0 the count here. We know this is Weber. We know he is 0-for-0 today. No official at-bats. Called strike. Don't want to do that to an umpire too many times where you're walking up the line with your presumed base on balls, because the next pitch, if it's even close, you get the call. Another one at the letters. 3-2 as Camden has battled back here against Weber. All Camden had to do is keep that one close. That was a tough one there. Weber did work the base on balls. Third time's the charm. That'll bring Koss, the third baseman, to the plate. Cut and a miss. I like his smile, man. He's happy to be here. He's happy to be playing baseball. Called strike. Camden is dialing in. 10 pitches. 0-2 the count. Koss, you know what? He did that in he's 0-for-0 today, but he was down in the count 0-2. He battled and battled, worked a full count, and actually reached. You're not going to blow one by him. Nope, this one's going to get away from Max. After an inning reprieve, he's back to rolling back to the backstop. That is not Ian. Oh, Camden in danger of losing Mr. Koss. Called strike three. That'll bring McCormick to the plate. McCormick going to send one to right field. Pepple going to make the defensive putout. The Gold come up with no runs on no hits. One man left aboard. Weber stranded out at second. Home half of the fourth. Royals need to get busy. They trail 9-1.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
The Winter Advocate is the exclusive newspaper of Tripp County serving Winter, Colome, and surrounding communities. Each Wednesday you will find the latest in state and local news, sports, job openings, classifieds, and all legal public notices. Call 605-842-1481 or stop down to their new location in the City Building at 325 South Monroe, Suite 119. Deadlines are Friday at 5 p.m. for the Advocate and noon on Fridays for the Rocket. The Winter Advocate is a proud supporter of all Winter and Colome school activities on the Live Ticket Network.
Computers and More, located at 27786 311th Avenue, is obviously your computer sales and repair in Winter. The More is so much other than you can imagine. We are your local outlet for Winter Warriors sports apparel. We do screen printing and embroidery for your purple and gold attire. Stop in and check out all our gear on hand for you to wear at the next game. Call us at 842-9057 and see how we can design your company logo on all types of clothing. And remember, thanks for keeping it local.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
There we go. Got to just hit the right key. This is Max Feasterman taking a look at a fastball for strike one. That's all right. We're going to cue him up again. This is Max Feasterman, 0 for 1 today. Going to send this one down the left field line into foul territory, outside the field of play. 0-2. Does he hit with 2 strikes? Well, that one sailed over his back. I hope he's not swinging at that one. Going to tap it foul and fight to see another pitch. Part of a good at-bat sometimes is fighting off a good pitch that's not your pitch, just to get another one. Here's the 1-2. Called strike 3. Ebert playing Picasso. And that'll bring to the plate Carter Foster. Carter steps in 0 for 1 today. Fastball by Ebert, way outside. Doesn't like lefties. Cut on for strike. 1-1 now the count. Called strike 2. Got to dig in and protect. That one up. Two, 1 out. Carter does a nice job fighting off a really good pitch. Not his pitch. He'll add a pitch to that arm of Ebert and get another chance. That'll miss off the plate, and this count has worked its way full. And Carter Foster will draw a base on balls. That'll bring to the plate Riley Pepple. Give you a look at Riley as he's getting his signs. Riley get a good cut just underneath it. Ebert high. This count evens up 1-1. Good crowd on hand. You can see all the Mitchell fans. Up in the stands, Pepple waves at strike 2. Count will go 2-2. Pepple going to fight off a fastball about letter high. Too close to not swing. Count remains 2-2. Ebert now climbing at 32 pitches. Getting some wear on that arm. Pepple, little Texas leaguer, is going to drop in for a base hit. Hey, Royals, doesn't matter how you get there, just put it in play, find some green. That's what Riley Pepple did. Riley now 1 for 2 today. Coming to the plate, third baseman, Keegan Litta. Cut on for strike 1. There's a look at Keegan. That'll say, that's way up in the zone. 1-1 the count. Ebert, you see these pitchers today at about that 30 pitch mark. They all start to get a little bit wear, tired. 1-2 the count as Ebert drums up a strike. Swinging. Strike 3. Keegan will go down, being aggressive. This is going to bring Tayden Piota, number 5, to the plate. 2 away, big spot here for the Royals. Can they? Best parties always started after 2, so let's see if they can get this going. Called strike 1. Ebert battling back after showing some wear. Piota trying to Texas League that. Nope, it's not going to get over the head of Weber at shortstop. It'll be an F6 for out number 3. Royals going to come up with no runs on 1 hit. They'll strand 2 as we go to top of 5. It is Mitchell Colonel's Gold 16U. Leading by a score of 9-1.
Whether you're
Meyer Ag is your Beck's Hybrids seed dealer located in Winters, South Dakota. Meyer Ag is a family-owned company specializing in seed consulting and zone-based variable rate that services South Central South Dakota. Contact Trace Meyer at 605-842-5458 to learn more about Beck's Hybrids and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you. Meyer Ag in Winter, South Dakota is a proud supporter of all youth athletics and activities.
Fort Randall Federal Credit Union is here for you across Southeast and Central South Dakota. As a member of your credit union, you can take advantage of many ways to manage your money. They offer many different accounts to help suit your needs with your savings. Nobody likes wasting money on high interest rates, and neither do they. At Fort Randall FCU, they have all types of loans available to help you manage your finances. With locations in Wagner and Platte, Fort Randall FCU is ready for any needs you may have.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Welcome back to Leahy Bowl. It is the Mitchell Colonels Gold Team, 16U. Oh, there's a CNI single for Penny, the second baseman. Came into this at-bat 0 for 2. Make him 1 for 3. As he's going to perfectly place that one right back up the middle. That brings to the plate get it here in a second. This is Hartman, the right fielder. He's done a really nice job defensively out in the field. He's 0 for 3 today at the plate, but his defensive contributions have been huge. That one sails inside. We've had a couple hit batters, too. We were talking about the walks, the 2 errors, but there were a couple hitters that were put on base as they were plunked. Essentially 11 free passes given to the Gold today by the Royals. Mitchell with 9 runs on 6 hits. They've played a flawless game defensively. This one driven to center, and Brandis going to find that one over his head. That is tough. You can see 1 run is plated. That's an RBI triple. That's what you get for saying he's only contributing defensively. An RBI triple will change that. Penny plates, and that'll bring Moeller to the plate. Moeller 2 for 3, the cleanup hitter. He's had himself a nice day. Going to put this one in play right by the third baseman, Keegan Littaw. That's an RBI single. Moeller now 3 for 4 today. 3 RBIs, having himself a nice early game. Batter at the plate. This is pitcher Jacob Ebert. Jacob 0 for 2. I think he was plunked once. Just about got plunked twice there. Plunked. Hit by pitch. Plunked. Dinked. Doinked. Nice pitch. Just off the plate. 2-1 now the count. As Camden Anderson has seen his pitch count climb to 25 tosses. Three and 0 to Ebert. There's a called strike one. Letter high fastball. Took a lot off the velocity and it dropped right in. Count was off, as that was a called strike three. That'll bring Christensen to the plate. You can see, get a look at what he saw. That's called a fastball up in the eyes. Scared him. 11-1 your score. Yep, ball high. Ball one. Ball two. Remember, fourth game of the season for this Mitchell Gold team as they lost to Yankton 1-0 and split with Brandon Valley. I think they lost 5-1, I said, and won by a score of 10-1. Their fourth game. Royals just getting going here this summer as a team. Max Feasterman with a nice stop. Count goes 3-1 to your batter. Fastball driven between short and third. Golder just going to go station to station with that 10-run lead. Scheduled for 7. Should they hold defensively in the bottom half of the inning, this would end via 10-run mercy rule. Batter at the plate, Christensen, the other Christensen. Looking at them, I'm guessing they're twins too. Swinging, foul ball, strike one. Do you like the new scoreboard? I wonder if our fans do. Yeah. This one down in the zone for ball two. Camden over that 35 pitch mark that we talked about earlier. These young arms early in the season, coaches should be rotating. This one driven left field, given chase and by. Tayden Piota will get to the warning track. That's going to be an RBI double for Christensen. He's now 2 for 4 on the day. And that'll bring Weber to the plate. Now playing shortstop. Still doesn't have an official at bat. Just about reached it again without an at bat. 1-0 the count. Hot shot driven at Keegan Littaw. He'll take it, deliver. Gets the 5-3 put out. But again, oh, that's 2 outs. So that is an RBI. Fielder's choice. Number 18 going to be your batter. We'll get him queued up here in a second. Takes a first pitch ball up in the zone. There, we got the right key. Pinch hitting for Koss. Do you have number 18? We don't have an 18. He's just 18, playing on a 16U team. Swinging, kind of a defensive swing there. Give you a look at this young man. Two now the count. As Camden Anderson tries to get the Royals off the field. Swinging, strike 3. But again, the Gold have another big inning, 4-run inning. They come up with 4 runs on, 3 hits? And they'll strand 2 as we go to the home half of the 5th. Royals got some work to do. They need to come up with 3 to extend this game.
Shop local with Burke, Gregory, and Winter Building Centers, your hometown hardware stores specializing in everything from finding the right drill bit to building your dream home. The crews at the building centers take pride in customer service and are always available to help with any project, big or small. They offer top-of-the-line flooring and cabinetry, a large inventory of rental items, quality Pittsburgh paint, and so much more. Follow them on Facebook or shop online anytime at buildingcentersd.com.
Honesty. We try to be honest about everything, and if there's a problem, we try to fix it. We've kept the family name going for 75 years. I think that's something to be very proud of. I'm Mike Weeman from Weeman Land and Auction out of Marion, South Dakota. And my middle name is Earl. I'm named after my grandfather. And being an auctioneer isn't all about how fast you are or how good your chant is. It's how the people appreciate your name and accept your name. He told me that once. So that's one that I hold pretty close. He'd be proud, I think.
In a world that's always moving, your journey matters. And at Iverson Auto Group, we're here to get you on the road with a great selection of new and used vehicles and trailers, and keep you on the road with top-notch service, maintenance, and support. Every mile of your journey, the experienced team at Iverson Auto in Mitchell and Huron are here to help. Visit us in Mitchell and Huron or start your search at iversonauto.com to begin your journey today.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Bottom of 5 here at Leahy Bowl in Winter, South Dakota. It has been the Mitchell Gold 16U team early and often. They led 5-0 at the end of the top of the first, got 4 more, top of 3, 4 more, and top of 5. 13-1 now your score, and that'll bring to the plate Carter McKenzie. He's 1 for 2 today. First pitch strike going to be popped up to Hartman. Nope, new defender in right field. Doesn't matter who they put in right field, it's automatic. They switched up. Number 18 went to left. I think they re-entered. To me, that looks like Koss out there. Camden Anderson, your batter. Takes a look at a pitch down in the zone. Camden 0 for 1 today. Called strike 1. Camden going to turn on one, deliver a shot into left field. It's going to be a single, and he'll take second on the air. First error of the game by the 16 Gold U's. That skips over a glove. Gets a little deeper into the outfield. Adrian Brandis comes to the plate. No official at-bats as he's drawn a couple of walks. Well, they've started. See if they can come up with 3. Adrian going to flare that one. Texas Leaguer out into right field. Camden will come around and score. Adrian 1 for 1 today with an RBI, just doing what Adrian does, and that is produce. There's a young man over at first. That'll bring to the plate number 34, Litta, Evan Litta. He produced back in the first inning, had himself an RBI single. He is 1 for 2 today. Down 11, I don't think you have to worry about him stealing, but pitch up and in. Litta again, 1 for 2 today. Has himself an RBI, as does Brandis. Runner is on the move. Royals are 1 for 2 in steal attempts. Carter McKenzie was gunned down. That doesn't happen often. There's a strike. I believe this is Harrison on the mound. Game changer has Hartman. Hartman, fastball inside, going to fall behind. 3-1 in the count. It's a hitter's count. Evan can decide if he's going to swing away or try to take the free pass. He'll take the free pass. Normally you call that zoning up. You look for a certain pitch that you can drive. That'll bring Maximilian to the plate. We just call him Cold Bath. There's Max 0 for 2, swinging the bat. Was a strikeout victim in his second at-bat. First at-bat flew out to left field. Call strike. Hartman. Delivers across the edge of the plate. 1-1 low in the zone. Nice job by Christensen. He's done a really nice job calling the game, commanding this game from behind the plate. Two on the count to Max Feasterman. Gonna slice a fastball into right field. It's gonna go for a base hit. And the Royals will go station to station. Great job by Coach Brozick and Brandis holding up, never make that final out at home. Gonna need a lot more hits. Don't stop the momentum right now. This will carry over into the next game too. That'll bring to the plate Carter Foster. Carter 0 for 1 today, would like to get a hit. What is it about a lefty to a 16-year-old pitcher? They come up there and it's like they never seen him before. It's like, what? Can't throw a strike. 1-0 the count. Down in the zone, not by much, and that count goes 2-0. Foster saw a pitch he liked and Fouls it into the net. It was a fastball belt high on the outer edge of the plate, just under it. See if he can get that pitch again. Backdoor curve called strike 2. 2-2. There's only one out, and the bases are juiced. Royals need a couple runs here to extend this game. Did he swing? Yeah, I didn't see the swing. Carter will foul it off. Good looking curve. Previous one was called strike. This one a little better looking curve. He fights it off. There is a fielder's choice RBI. Play at the plate. Oh, and he dropped it. Evan Littag going to come around and score along with Adrian Brandis. Yeah. He dropped the ball at home plate. So Littag is safe. And then everybody else thought he was called out, and they just were going to the dugout. Max was out at second on the fielder's choice. After all that, we get Riley Pepple to the plate. Carter Foster with the RBI fielder's choice. And Littag goes for home. Kicks the ball loose, 13-4. This game is extended. And Pepple will pop it up to Hartman. But Royals come up with 3, showing some heart here in the bottom of 5. 13-4 your score. Top of 6 up here in 90 seconds.
Wow, Bill, you're walking so much better. What did you do?
Well, I got so tired of the pain and nearly fell. And one of my friends recommended physical therapy at Winter Physical Therapy. And you know what? My back also stopped hurting.
Huh. So how did you get started?
My doctor wrote me a referral, but that's not always needed. Turns out you always have a choice where you want to go.
So why did you choose Winter Physical Therapy?
I love to support our locally owned small businesses, and quite frankly, they give great personalized care.
Winter Physical Therapy. Exceptional care.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Well, that was an incredible 5th inning. Mitchell Colonel's, the Gold 16U team, came up with 4 runs to take a 13-1 lead. The winner Colome Royals responded with 3 runs in the bottom half of the 5th to continue this game. Let's see how it plays out. Got some momentum going. Top of 6. Let's see who the Gold are sending to the plate. This is McCormick. If you'd like to cue him up, Troy. Or not. Called strike. Camden, upper 40s now in his pitch count. Called strike 2. I swear I heard a foul. Dropped strike 3 and uncaught strike 3. Wasn't a foul. We all, unless somebody's taking batting practice, I heard a ting. Yep. And that will bring to the plate long foul ball down the right field line. Penny, the second baseman, is your batter. Penny, 1 for 3 today. Swinging, strike 2. 0-2 the count. Called strike 3. Penny, going to be a backwards K. That'll bring Hartman, the pitcher, to the plate. Hartman is 1 for 4 today, was the right fielder. All he does is catch fly balls and deliver RBI triples when called out. This one will get away from Max, and McCormick will take second. Top of 6, there's 1 out, 1-0 count to Hartman. Two-0 delivery, going to be swung on and driven between short and third. Hartman, after being 0 for 3, is now 2 for 5 with a couple RBIs. Give the man his due. After starting 0 for 3, has now tripled and singled, driving in runs. That'll turn it over to Moeller, the cleanup hitter. He's only 3 for 4 today. Seeing the ball well. Two 2-0 the count, as that one's high and inside. There's a called strike. Camden starting to battle back. Knee-high fastball, outer edge of the plate. This one popped up. Nobody can get to it, as it doesn't quite make the backstop. It's a strike for Camden. That'll even this count up 2-2. Good pitch. Moeller fights it off. It's got that short, compact swing. Gets that barrel of the bat out there. And turns on him. Fair ball down the left field line. He wants himself a double, and he has himself a stand-up double. This will bring the number 5 hitter, number 5, Jacob Ebert. Ebert 0 for 3. And he's seen quite a few of those up in his eyes. Called strike. Camden battling down the inner half of the plate. Then he goes outside. Check swing. No swing. Strike 2. 0-2. 1-2, excuse me. Ebert, grounder to McKenzie. Solid throw, and it gets away from the first baseman. It's going to be an E6, and a run will score. So Mitchell Gold with a pair of runs here in the top of 6. Lead 15-4. Ebert will be 0 for 4 on the day. That'll bring Christensen to the plate. Which one? I don't know. I think this is Troy Christensen. Tyler. How about Tyler? Tyler. Yeah, Camden starting to climb in the pitch count at 68, and it's going to be another soft line drive out into left field. RBI single for Tyler. 2 for 3 on the day. That makes your score 16-4. That'll bring number 20 to the plate. My goodness, he looks like the guy that was just at the plate. Oh yes, he is a twin. Takes a look at a called strike. This is Baylor Christensen. Tyler and Baylor. One count. Sails high and away. 2-1. Going to turn on that one. Send it down the left field line, out of play. A free $1 for a youngster. Looks like he's got about 5 in his hand. He's going to collect $5 at once. Nope, it was a bottle of water. 2-2 the count. Swinging. Strike 3. And Max Feasterman with the prove it down to first. But Mitchell comes up with, oh, there's only 2 outs. Damn it. So far, 2 runs on 3 hits. Batter at the plate, this is Weber. Weber 0 for 1 today, takes a look at strike 1. Swinging, strike 2. This is actually number 16. And we don't have a 16. Okay. We'll let you take a look at the man with no name. Swinging, strike 3. And Max will hold on to that one. So now let's recap. Mitchell comes up with another couple runs on 3 hits. They'll strand 2. Winner needs 2 again. And actually, they need 3 again to extend this game. Let's see if they can do it not once, but twice. Back in a minute.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports. It's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance, we know you have a lot of options, but it can be hard to find an honest, reliable auto repair shop. That's where we come in, Hometown Automotive, committed to providing our customers with honest, quality service at a reasonable price. We use years of training and experience to provide you with the best car care possible. Hometown does oil changes, tune-ups, and computer diagnostics. We sell tires, batteries, and Schaefer products. We install engines, trannies, starters, water pumps, brakes, and much more. Call us at 842-1722 and let our experience be your advantage.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Welcome back to Leahy Bowl. Gold 16U now leads 16-4 over the Winter Royals. Coming to the plate, this is third baseman Keegan Litton. Takes a look at a first pitch strike. Won the count. And Keegan going to get himself a base hit. He's now 1 for 3 today. Came to this plate appearance 0 for 2. He's going to punch one by Penny. Penny got to be upset. He's got like 3 hits right by him in that same gap. There's Keegan, and then at the plate, this is Tayden Pachota. Piota Pachota, the left fielder. Tayden going to send that one back into the net. Big breaking ball. Sails out of the strike zone into the other batter's box. And Tayden going to work a base on balls. That'll put runners on first and second. Litton moves to second. Piota takes first. And coming to the plate, leadoff hitter, Carter McKenzie. He's 1 for 3 today. I think he swung at every other first pitch. Takes a look at a strike. That one up in the zone. Evens things up, 1-1. Inside fastball. Carter going to get a good pitch to look at here. 2-1 the count. That's a beautiful fastball right at the letters. That'll fill this count up, 3-2. Carter will draw a base on balls. That will load the bases for the pitcher, Camden Anderson. Quick trip to the mound. Camden takes a look at a saline fastball. Camden 1 for 2 today. Swinging. Strike one. Camden gonna punch one. Yeah, it's a base hit right at the second or shortstop. Ebert can't come up with it. Line shot. It's an RBI single. He's 2 for 3 today. That'll bring Adrian Brandes to the plate. All he does is produce. Camden now 2 for 3. Adrian steps to the plate 1 for 1 with an RBI. He's going to send that one to the second baseman. It's going to be an RBI fielder's choice. And oh no, we got caught in a rut down. So we've scored 2, and there's 3, and they've done it not once, they've done it twice. They've extended this game. 16-7. And that'll bring Evan Litta to the plate. No, it was a fielder's choice. And Camden Anderson got caught in a pickle between second and third, allowing Piota Pachota to come in and score. And then Camden, after the ball gets away from the catcher, comes in and scores himself. Litta drives it to Ebert at short. That's an error. That crawls up his arm. But he keeps the inning alive. That brings Max Feasterman to the plate. Feasterman, a one-hopper back to the pitcher. They will get the 1-6-3 double play to end the inning, but not before the Royals come up with another 3 runs. We're going to play all 7 here in Game 1. We'll be back in 1 minute.
At American Family Insurance, we help protect what you've achieved so you can fearlessly go after your dreams. For auto, home, business, and life, contact us today. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance, Life Mutual, Standard of Ohio and Wisconsin Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin, 53783.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Been a high-scoring one here at Leahy Bowl. 16-7 your score. We're going to play all 7. Camden Anderson going to return to the mound with 79 pitches. Batter at the plate. I believe this is Koss. Takes a look at a first pitch ball. Called strike 1. Swinging, strike 2. Grounder. Six, 3 put out. Carter McKenzie makes the throw, the strong throw across the diamond. That'll bring the lefty to the plate. McCormick. Riley Pepple on his horse plays the short fly ball for an easy out. 2 pitches, 2 outs. 2 pitches, 2 outs. Do we get the perfect inning? And it still works. Evan Litta playing heads-up baseball as Carter Foster drops that one. Gets the 1-4 put out. I don't think it was a perfect inning. I think the first batter had a couple pitches, but that's what the Royals needed. We'll be back in 1 minute.
No job is too big or small for the gang at H&O Electric in winter. Whether it's a simple task around the house, remodel, new addition, or new construction, we provide residential, commercial, and industrial heating, cooling, or electrical work in winter and the surrounding area. We handle it all. Call 605-842-1117 for service or more information on your next project, big or small. H&O Electric is your authorized dealer for Train heating systems, too. Good luck in today's event.
H&O Electric is a proud supporter of all area student athletes and activities on Live Ticket TV.
Bank West is rooted in South Dakota. Committed to local success. Just like you. We're all connected. In South Dakota. For South Dakota. Convenient, connected, committed. Bank West.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Back at Leahy Bowl in the Meyer Ag Press Box. Yeah, 16-7 is your score. 16 Gold, 16 U of Mitchell has put up 16 runs on 13 hits. And the Royals with 8 on 10. Carter Foster, fly ball to center field. I don't think that was a perfect inning. I think the first batter had 1 pitch, but we've had 4 outs and 5 pitches. I think the heat's getting to him. This is Riley Pepple. He had that nice catch out in right field. Mahai's chopper, Ebert, going to try making the play and does. 6-3. You know, Pepple has a cousin that played for the state champion Del Rapid baseball team, Pepple. Here's Keegan Litta. 1 for 3 today, singled in his last at-bat. Takes a look at strike one. Gonna chop that foul for a second strike. Oh-2 pitch with 2 outs. Cut on for strike 3, and that's how this one will end. We're going to go ahead and break from this broadcast. We'll be back. 16-7 your final. Taking a look at that line score one final time. Mitchell Colonels, the gold 16U team. 16 runs on 13 hits. They committed a couple errors. The Royals, 7 runs on 8 hits. Not too bad there, but the 4 errors really, that and walks did them in this game, especially back in that first inning. Mitchell goes to 2-2 on the season now. Royals 0-1. We're going to be back in 10 minutes with the Game 2.